Stop Caring What Others Think, a Stoic's Guide. You walk into a room, and instantly you wonder, what are they thinking about me? Are they judging my clothes? Are they criticizing my choices? Do they approve of me, or am I falling short in their eyes? This silent anxiety, the constant concern over what others think, has been stealing human peace for thousands of years. But the Stoics, they found freedom. They discovered the path to live boldly, not chained by the opinions of others. And today, we're going to walk that path together. The trap of approval. We live in a world obsessed with validation. Likes, comments, followers, applause, praise. These have become our currency of worth. It feels good to be admired. It feels safe to be approved. But the truth is, once you start living for applause, you become addicted to it. And an addict is never free. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Think about that. If your growth, your progress, your choices are genuine, then you must be willing to let others misunderstand you. Because their opinion does not change the truth. Caring too much about what others think is a prison, and the key to freedom is already in your hands. What you control versus what you don't. The first Stoic principle is radical clarity. There are things you control and things you don't. Your thoughts, your actions, your choices, these are yours. But other people's opinions, their judgments, their gossip, that is not yours. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, reminded himself daily, "I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. We elevate their voices above our own. We hand strangers the power to dictate our worth, and in doing so, we forget that their thoughts are outside our control. Why waste a single heartbeat worrying about something you can never command?" The illusion of reputation. But you may say, reputation matters. If people think poorly of me, I will suffer. And yes, reputation can affect opportunity, friendship, even safety. But here's the Stoic correction. Reputation is useful, but it is not ultimate. Seneca wrote, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Life is already fragile, unpredictable, short. To spend that short time enslaved to reputation is madness. Reputation is like the weather, sometimes sunny, sometimes stormy, never in your control. But your character, that is the foundation you build on. The Stoics valued virtue above reputation. A good life is not about seeming good, but about being good. Character over image, reality over performance. If you live in alignment with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, your reputation may rise or fall, but your peace will remain unshaken. The nature of other people's opinions. Let us ask, why do we care so much about what others think? Because we imagine their judgments to be sharp, final, all-important. But the Stoics remind us, other people are not gods. They are human beings, flawed like us, often guided by ignorance, prejudice, and fleeting emotions. Epictetus said, "If someone speaks ill of you, do not defend yourself against the accusations, but answer, 'Yes,' and he doesn't know the half of it, for he could have said more." This isn't self-deprecation, it's liberation. Because if you know your own strengths and weaknesses, then what others say about you cannot harm you. Their opinion is simply a passing shadow. Why let it dictate your life? Think about it. Most people are so consumed by their own problems, their own insecurities, that their judgments of you are fleeting. You are not the center of their universe, and yet you make their passing thoughts the center of yours. How to build inner freedom. So, how do we stop caring what others think? The Stoics give us practices. 1. Daily reflection. Each night, ask, did I act according to virtue today? Did I live as I believe I should? If yes, you've succeeded, no matter what anyone else thinks. 2. Voluntary discomfort. Practice small acts of indifference. Wear simple clothes. Walk calmly while others rush. Say no when it's easier to say yes. Learn to be at peace with disapproval. 3. Perspective shifts. Remember how small and short life is. In 10, 20, 50 years, none of their opinions will matter. The judgment you will face is your own conscience. 4. Self-approval as the standard. Let your inner compass decide your worth. Marcus Aurelius again reminds us, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Reverse this. Love yourself enough to listen to your own judgment first. 5. Test yourself in silence. When someone criticizes you, resist the urge to defend. Observe your reaction. The stronger your need to explain, the more power their opinion has over you. With practice, that power fades. Living boldly. Once you are free from the chains of opinion, life opens up. You speak your truth. You follow your path. You choose relationships based on authenticity, not approval. You may still face criticism, but criticism is no longer poison. It becomes information to be weighed, sifted, and either used or ignored. And here's the irony. When you stop obsessing over what people think, you often gain more respect, because people are drawn to those who stand firm in themselves. The Stoic life is not about arrogance, it's about freedom. It's about building an inner fortress where your peace is protected from the storms of gossip, envy, and judgment. Modern example. Think of history's rebels and visionaries. Socrates questioned Athens and was condemned to death. Galileo challenged the church and was silenced. Rosa Parks refused to move from her seat and was arrested. None of them were universally praised in their lifetime. Many were mocked, rejected, misunderstood, but they lived by principle not popularity, and that is why their names endure. The truth is simple. If you seek to please everyone, you will betray yourself. But if you remain true to yourself, you may displease many, yet you will keep your soul intact. Imagine your last day. Will you regret not having more likes, more approval, more applause? Or will you regret betraying yourself, bending to fit molds that were never yours? The Stoics whisper across time, "Stop caring what others think. Live by virtue. Live by reason. Live by your own conscience. Because the opinion that truly matters is the one you hold when you look in the mirror." So, if you are ready to build unshakable freedom, to live not as a puppet of opinion, but as a master of your own mind, embrace this Stoic truth. What others think of you is none of your business. What matters is who you are when no one is watching. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Because together we can keep spreading timeless Stoic wisdom. Wisdom that frees us, strengthens us, and makes us truly alive.